access to a pretty big cast. How did that happen?
I sent the script out, and I spent a while kind of... My feeling was that, I guess, if I only get to make one of these in my life, I want to try and get as many of my heroes as possible in it, so that if I look back on it and I never got to make another one...
I'm his #1 hero.
I did it. Well, no, this is the best story, and the best part of the film. I mean, really, it's AnnaLynne's movie, and it's a funny story, I keep telling it, but I was like, there's no fucking way this girl's going to be in this movie. You know, it's true. I mean, she's this beautiful actress from television. I saw her, and I was like, it would be so almost offensive to have, this beautiful girl play a misanthrope in a movie. And I met her, and she's crazy, and she's weird as hell. And when we first met, and she didn't know me, and I didn't know her. And I told her, I was kind of maybe pushing her buttons a little bit, kind of being a little annoying. But
asshole is what I labeled him, actually.
Really?
No, you labeled yourself that. You said, maybe I'm an asshole. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that.
I might have said that, yeah.
You did.
But yeah, so I said, you're going to have to cut off all your hair. And she took a knife off the table and started cutting her hair off. I was like, this woman's absolutely insane, and I have to make this movie with her. There's no one else. And I got through it, and I called the producer at the time. I said, there's no one else that can play this part. And it was the best decision I ever made. She steals the show. So.
Dear God, my little sister is slowly dying, and my mom, as I'm sure you know, is a total bitch.
Chew with your mouth closed.
I'm planning on having premarital sex. I'd accept full responsibility for all my actions. But let's face it, he gave me hormones.
You let me violate you.
Can you contract an STD from having sex with a dead person?
You let me desecrate you.
Go to your room.
You let me penetrate.
I've got some old jump rope. I don't think so.
Help me. I broke apart my insides.
You are a very troubled little girl.
Help me. I've got no soul to tell.
I want to lose my virginity to you.
You can't have my isolation.
People like Natalie need to be punched in the face.
You can't have the hate that it brings.
Take off your clothes, Anna.
You can't.
Mr. Cooper, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Tough it out.
It's not my fault I was born with a chemical imbalance.
She's a menace, and it is impossible to love her.
We are praying for a miracle. Some of your behavior has been downright sociopathic.
I don't know a teenager who doesn't profile as a sociopath.
I'm turning my life around. I realize it's not all about me anymore.
As far as the rest of the cast goes, yeah, I mean, just my heroes. I love Twin Peaks, one of my favorite shows of all time. Gotta have Ray Wise. Sean Waters, one of my heroes as a director, So, sent it to him, and he told me, this is a really weird script. And he did it. He said, I won't shave my mustache, and I don't play coach, but I'm going to do it. And then, everyone else, the idea was just to, go down swinging, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And who were you most excited to work with on this?
Ricky.
Okay.
He's sitting here. No, I was most excited really to just prove not only to Ricky but to people who have a similar mentality that there's a little more to me than what my TV show has presented up until now.
Okay.
And I fought really hard for this, just in my own world with my agents and them some of going back and forth. And prior to meeting Ricky, I was in my bathroom sending pictures of me looking uglier and uglier. Always trying, but they're like, no, not ugly enough, try again. And I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Excuse me, not the F word. And And it ended up actually continuing up until I got to the parking garage of the restaurant that we were meeting at.
Okay.
And my makeup artist, who ended up doing the show and just created this amazing look, and all of the other ones as well, he met me in the parking garage, and he's these crazy eyebrows onto my face, because I was like, I called him, I was like, Robert, I need to throw off the symmetry of my face. Like, that's what I need. And he's like, he said, eyebrows or teeth. One of the two. Like, or if you do both, then it's like a little much. But those are two things that really throw off symmetry, and what we see as beauty is symmetry. And I just, you know, it wasn't about her being, you know, unattractive. It was about her showing that she was real, you know. And he put these god-awful eyebrows on me. Halfway through the dinner, I was just looking at Ricky, and I could just read his face. It was like, you're just a pretty girl with eyebrows on. And
No, you look terrible. You really did. You looked awful.
But I did. I brought in pictures of me when I was a kid. I was like, look, you need to know that I don't want to play this role. I want to play this role because I can.
Were you awkward
Because
as a
I
kid?
need to. But I was incredibly awkward, and I've had an easier job pretending to be something that I'm not than actually portraying myself and very private. And to play Pauline, go see it, and then you're a little scared of me. But her mind, the way she processes, is very similar to my own. And I was that weird, awkward, outcast kid who had this incredible sense of self-confidence. That's what's amazing about her. She's not the cliche nerd who gets picked on. She's like, screw you to everybody. And so she has this kind of confidence that comes alongside alongside her awkwardness and her outcastedness, if that's a word. So I wanted to kind of show that in the meeting, show that to Ricky, that like, no, I can not only play this, I am this. This is what I am that no one else sees. So it was a nice challenge for me.
Okay. Did anybody spend any time in a morgue to prepare for this movie?
I spent a lot of time in my own head. I don't know what to tell you.
The morgue that is Ricky Bates Jr.'s head.
A lot of alone time.
There's hints at necrophilia in the trailer.
There's no well, she doesn't have sex with a corpse.
No. Because she asked that STD question.
She does ask the STD question, and
certainly,
she
I
does
mean-
have dreams about this type of thing.
Okay.
For me, she's just curious about the unknown.
Okay.
These are things that are not socially acceptable, so they are to her, because things that are socially acceptable are not okay in Pauline's world. She doesn't like them.
Okay. Would Pauline have sex with a zombie?
I don't think so.
I think that she would perhaps use a strap-on.
Okay.
That's a hell of an answer, and I don't even know what it means. She's crazy. This is why you cast her.
She would screw
Honestly.
the zombie would not screw her. That's
Would
what
you
I
have
do
thought she would have said that shit?
No.
She's insane. It's wonderful.
Insane.
You-
I could be a zombie.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, see, there, you know.
Okay, that's why you heard me